Alright, here we go. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grafheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Luden. Why not take the ships to Skymerstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skymerstead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Luden exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the temple flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the ant, Helvognir. He seems no happy to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Lude's got a shorter wick than Haken. Thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Verafell if we're lucky. Alright, camp. We're at the camp. Camp is where you manage caravan during travel. You enter camp at any time by clicking the camp button or the travel HUD. On the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Click leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back to the road. Alright. So we can train, do mock battles to see how well we do. You know, your guys don't actually get injured or anything. You can rest. You know, if you have injured guys, you can rest until they're not injured. And I'll, you know, raise the morale like it said. So we'll click on the old Heroes tent here and have a look at the upgrades. We do have injuries. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty of the max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes. So Gunnulf there is injured for 1 day. So click on units to view stats, promote them, and learn abilities. So we've got old Gunnulf here, who really did a good job despite, you know, going down in the last battle. Will promote him, which gives us 2 points that we can put into any of these stats over here, except for this, which is his actual Tempest ability, which I think is just upgraded as you rank up. So we are now rank 2, so we can hit 3 enemies with the big swing. And I don't know why, but in every single picture, Gunnulf is wearing something different. I don't know what to say about that. All right, so we will raise 15 of 18 strength. Let's put a point in exertion so he can use more willpower. And we will put another point in shield break so that we can break some shields, obviously. That works for me. Anybody else? We've got Luden, who is a spear master. I think that means he can, he can do impale, which does 1 damage, and then for every space they move on the next turn, they take an extra damage for it. So if, hang on, there must be one in here somewhere. Sundering Impact, no, that just does a very heavy hit, and I think it shockwaves to the enemies around it. There must be one in here. Shield Master, Bring the Pain, that's not it. That's like a turtle up move. You do that, I think you just attack them, and you attack their shield for damage, and then you go into like a defensive mode, sort of, for the duration of that turn, and everyone who attacks you will, I think, either do less damage, and then, you know, you hit their shield back, basically. So every time they hit you, it's also hitting their shield. Then we have Gunnulf again. So we don't have one right now, but with the War Master, or the Spear Master's ability, Impale, there's another guy who has an ability called Knockback that you see later on. If you can utilize that with this, you can impale someone and then knock them back like 4 spaces, and they take damage for every space you knock them back. It's pretty cool. A lot of complex strategies and stuff. A lot of stuff going on in this game. A lot of stuff. So we upgraded Gunnulf. We're gonna rest for 1 day, which should, yep, Gunnulf's back to full health, or, you know, he's not injured anymore. And Varl, man, they pick up a slap quick. So we don't need to train. We've rested. The heroes are fine. I think it's time to ride out. So this is the number of days.
Winterfell. Oh. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Bit of a fringe society here. By Harderborg, that's a lot of varl for some missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scaffoldings out here, baby? Could they have varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get the camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting around as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You're thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up, hear that? Where is Luden? It's faint, sounds like fighting and something else. Haken takes off at a run. No, something's happening. What's going on? Oh boy, what is that? That must be the dredge. Clicking on any tab will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Click once to make a waypoint. Now select the waypoint. This is often useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. I don't know why they're mentioning that now. Now confirm the move. I really don't know why they mention this right now, but it is useful later because there are certain classes that can lay traps on tiles that, you know, you might want to avoid. Alright, so he is a spearman. Spearman can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Press tab or click the top right banner to compare your stats, blah blah blah. So we don't have to be like around this guy in the usual fashion. We can just get right at him from here. So armor blocks attacks on strength. So like I was saying before, like his attack is not as high as his defense, so we only have a 50-50 chance of actually doing 1 damage to him. So what well, I guess I have to do this. So he deflects it. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. God damn it is. Okay, so right off the bat, Luden is smacked down by a big-ass dredge man here. But that's okay, because we have 3 varl on our side. So we start off with... Who is this? Haken, who has Sundering Impact. 100% to hits, break, target, heavy impact. Okay. Alright, so we'll move him. How do we want to do this exactly? Who gets to move next? The little drudges? So I'll move him straight up in the middle here. And we will go straight in on his defense, big time. Drop that shit as much as we can. So now the little dude gets to move. Now we've got Mogar here, Magra. Magra doesn't seem to be able to reach anybody. Getting hit triggers a counterattack for 1 damage. So that's just a passive ability. Bring the pain, break damage to target, and +1 to return the favor for 1 round. So that's highly unfavorable because we can't get up there in time. We'll just get as close as we can without using any willpower. Should I use this? Maybe oh no, because I have to target a guy to use it. Alright. Now the little guy gets to move. Now the big guy gets to move. So we'll move him up here. And we're gonna... How much can I hit him for exactly? If I attack, I can hit him for 4. Hit him for 5. Jesus, he's got a lot. I'll hit him. But he'll have 16 attack. What's my guy's defense? 9 and 7. I gotta take his attack down some. So we'll go for the 5. He can at least only hit us for 4 damage. God, that's still a lot. All right, so it's his turn now, and we can use Sundering Impact. 100% to hit strength, hit +1, strength +1, plus break, +1 break to target, / +1 break to heavy impact. I don't know exactly what all that means, but I'm gonna do it because as far as I can tell, it should do okay. Yeah, 4. Okay, so he did 4 damage and 1 to his shield, so that's good. And this guy hits me for 3. We're gonna try to take out the big guy first, because bring the pain. Wait, what is that? What was that one do? Break damage to target. +1 return favor to the round. Whoa, I want to just end the turn. Can I can't hit him for very much at all. Alright, well, we'll do bring the pain. So that should 2 to his shield. And now every time somebody attacks him, it'll do 2 to their shield. So that's good. So this guy seems to be focusing over there now, I guess. Let's use the Tempest. This is the perfect time. So it goes clockwise. So I need to hit this guy first for it to hit this guy, but it probably won't matter in this particular instance. So okay, that was only 1 damage each. All right, so he's doing something. I don't like that. I don't like what he's doing over there, but he's not far. He's not out of range. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna give him a taste of the axe. So I can do exactly enough damage because of the shield break to finish him off. Whenever an enemy falls in battle, willpower. Oh, he took 2 damage. Okay. As out of your horn, using the horn will give 1 willpower to an active ally. I don't. Oh, okay. This guy is 10. We can hit him for 4 and boost that up to 5. Let's do that. So he hits me back for 1, and his shield takes 1 just because that's his passive ability. And I can't hit this guy very hard at all. But I'll break his shield down to 5. That should help. That'll hit me back for 3. Oh, Jesus. Gunolf's getting hit. Oh, but this guy can hit him for 9 now. There we go. Bam. Looking good. Haken gets a promotion. And Magra's over there taking hits like a champion. Good. Nobody died. Except for Luden, who we're currently standing on. Alright. Victory attained. Promotion. Sweet. And we get 5 renown. Alright. That went much better. You're trying to get yourself killed, Luden. What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You've never seen a dredge before, boy. What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Haken goes to where Vognir lies face down. The future Varl king lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Vognir's dead. Oh, crap. Future king of the Varls, gone before his time. What? No, there's Grofheim. That's where we're going? Jesus, that's a long way off. Okay. Hey, look, it's those guys from the title screen. Oh. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. Oh, God. Alright. So, yeah, we get to move our guys around before the battle. In this particular instance, I don't see how it matters too much where we are. I'll just get as close as I can, so... Or does that... Will that affect me negatively? I don't know. I can't really think of any reason. We'll just, These guys are... What's this? So... These guys are archers. So they have longer ranges with their attacks, but I guess they're also weaker. You have Light Step. The Landsman can move through allies. Mark Prey does 1 armor damage to... And all allies within range automatically attack the target. Awesome. What does she do? Puncture. Bonus damage to target who has lost armor if the archer has not moved. So if I don't move them, I guess I do more if they have no armor left. Thread the Needle. Hit all units between the archer and the target in a straight line for +1 armor damage. Neat. Okay. Well, we'll just move up here. Seems like a safe idea. And then Big Man. Can I attack him from here? I can't reach now. So we'll just end the turn like that. But he's going to do something. He's going to get a little closer. I think... let's see her attack range. So So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces forward. And if I move here, then he'll be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll be in range if I move here. But then he'll also be in range of me. I don't know. So this does armor damage as well as regular damage, I guess. So let's see what happens. 1 for 1. That's not bad. He's gonna hit her. Thankfully, his attack is the same as our defense, so I guess he can only hit us for 1. So we're right here now. So if we use this, we'll hit him, and then she should hit him too because she's also in range, right? Right? No? What? What happened? Why did... Okay, whatever. Oh, her attack range. Wait a minute. So if they're 1 space in front of her, she can't attack him? That's stupid. So I have to actually move away first? What the hell is that? Whatever. Well, if we actually attack regular, what can we do? Not a whole lot. We can do 2 to the defense. I think it's probably just better to use thread the needle again. We'll hit him 1 for 1 again. I think. Yeah, 1 for 1, 6 to 6. So he's gonna attack her again. Jesus. Alright, well, she's out of range technically now again, so I guess we'll just attack like normal. Oh wow, we do a lot more damage than her. We can drop him down to 1 with this. Bam! Mr. Dredge. He can only attack her shield now. Alright, and she will get the finishing attack. What? Yeah, there we go. Ah, she's got to move. That's kind of annoying how the archer has to move away first. I mean, I understand it, I just don't like it. So hopefully this will finish him off. There we go. There was a chance that it would have been reflected, but it was pretty high, 80%. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, moving on. Was that a dredge? Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see, are you hurt? No, I'm fine. I'll be fine. Can't do lady voices. When the dredge attacked your cart and the yaks bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. All that food. That's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run, let me think. Okay? Forget the supplies, let's go back to Saga. If we hurry, we can gather them before more dredge appear. Do you think you can handle more of them? This is like one of those scenarios where if you get it, let's try to get them. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No, but we have to try. Be quick. What's gonna happen? Alette calms the yaks. I can't get used to saying that. The yaks while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figures slow to recede in the distance. We got away! 15 supplies. Sweet. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell, as well as a few items. Doki? Oh, there we are.